Hey Taurus, it's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your June 2021 Silent Enemies reading. I hope all is well in the Taurus community. I do want to thank those who continue to come back to the channel and show your love repeatedly. Thank you so much for all you do and all that fly Taurus energy you bring. I appreciate you. For those who are new, welcome to the channel. There's a variety of readings here for you to choose from. Hopefully you will find what you like and join the community. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus. I just got thrown off by that world card because this came up in the last 3 readings that I've done. But we'll get into it. But this is a reading called Silent Enemies because it is a reading that gets you to pay more attention to your intuitive nudges. We are spiritual beings here in the human form. The reason we're in human form is because we have lessons to complete on this 3D realm, and the only way that we can get around in this 3D realm is in human form. So, but we still have to keep in contact with headquarters, and listening to our higher self is that. That's our intuition, because it guides us and tells us which way we should go, which way we shouldn't go, and it can keep us out of trouble. It can even save our lives. So, in this 3D realm, though, we get caught up with everything that's going on, and sometimes we don't listen to our better judgment. How many times have you been in a situation like, damn, I knew I should have went that way, or I knew that was a lie. I knew it just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your intuition. So some of you, you use it more than others. Some of you don't. So for those of you who are trying to get more intuitive and start listening to yourself, because this 3D realm will teach you to listen to everything outside of you. Other people's opinions, what other people got to say, what other people do. When in reality, you're supposed to be listening to yourself. You can get examples of scenarios and situations from outside of yourself, but what you're supposed to do is weigh it within you, like to your higher self. Does it make sense? And then go for it. Not just go for it because your family said if you don't stay with this person, then they don't want to deal with you no more. Like, the hell with that. Then the hell with your family. Find a new family. Make a new one. Okay? So with that being said, silent enemies can be family members. It can be lovers. It can be friends. It can be co-workers and colleagues and business partners. It can be your neighbor, your tenant. It could be somebody that you do business with on a regular basis, like your school's, your kid's teacher. It could be, your soccer coach or something like that. Somebody who's in your energy on a regular basis and you get a vibe about them. Sometimes the vibe, it's good for you to investigate the vibe, because sometimes it can be, okay, I'm glad that I checked up on that intuitive nudge I got because I realized my friend needed me. So it's like, yo, I see that you're feeling a certain way or you're acting different. What's up? You need an ear, let me know. That type of thing, and your friend just might need you or just might need somebody. And so, you're connecting with your people who are around you. That helps you to connect with them as well so that you understand their frequency and you know what's up with them and you know when they need you. And on the opposite energy, you're connecting with these people and you're picking up a vibe and you can tell, okay, this person is on some other shit. I don't want them around. I don't like their energy. They're a hater. They're jealous, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you need to investigate that intuitive nudge to understand it. And for you to even investigate it, you got to acknowledge it. So this is to help you to hear it so that you can acknowledge it. For those of you who, are having a hard time. Earth signs, sometimes we have a difficult time doing that. I'm a Capricorn moon, but I got too much Scorpio and other fire in my chart, so I'm lit. It's just a matter of me, do I want to listen to it or not? But, if you got a lot of earth and air in your chart, it might be a little bit more challenging for you to pay attention to your intuition. So this is one way to help you do that. So we got 3 cards here. Each card represents a scenario situation. I'm going to read it intuitively, and whatever I get is what I'm going to tell you. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Some of it might resonate, some of it might not. Just take what does, leave the rest, okay? Also, what I wanted to say is, as far as silent enemy, why do you call it silent enemy? Well, like I said, the people closest to you are the ones who your intuitive nudges are going to go off with the most. If the devil, we're here to learn lessons, right? We came down in this 3D realm. We are in the human body because we got to learn lessons in this 3D realm. If the devil came walking down the street looking like the stereotypical picture of the devil, we will all run the other way, okay? So what the universe says is, I need you to learn these lessons. So if I send it to you in a form looking like a devil, you're not going to learn the lesson. You're going to run. I need you to be able to learn this lesson because this is why you're here. You only have a limited amount of time here on this planet, right, in this body. So what the universe will do is they will send this negative energy to you in the form of others. It will come in a spirit form, and the spirit will inhibit the body of the person that you will connect with so that you get to learn the lesson. So this is why the devil comes in that tight ass, sexy ass red dress and them heels and them pretty toes and those pretty lips and the beautiful hair. That's why the devil comes with that crazy six pack and those guns, that you just want to hang off of. You know what I'm saying? Like the devil's not gonna come pretty. The devil's gonna come pretty. That's what it is for us earth signs. The devil gonna come in money, or it's gonna come in somebody looking like, oh my God, I can't stop looking at you. I gotta get control of myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna come to us. Because that's how we're gonna get our lessons as earth energy people, right? Because we deal with the 3D realm anyway. So that's why it's a lot more difficult for us to follow our intuitive, because we got so much temptation, in the physical flesh and in money, and all the things that the 3D earth offers, indulgences, food, all that shit. So with that being said, we're going to start with these cards. We got 3 major arcanas here. So you're going through a situation, Taurus, where anytime you see a major arcana show up in a reading, major arcanas reflect a major change that's going to go on in your life, right? It could be a good, bad, or indifferent. It's all subjective. It just depends on you and how you look at things. But if you don't follow your intuition or pay attention to your intuition in reference to these nudges that you get, the major change that's going to go on in your life could be one that you have little to no control over whatsoever because you refuse to listen to your intuition. So we got 3 major arcanas here. You are the only sign that has 3 major arcanas in the silent enemies reading. So please pay attention. High Priestess energy. Speaking of intuition, some of you need to pay attention to your intuition. You're not doing that. Your intuition is going ham. What you need to do, or what I would recommend you doing, I don't say what you need to do because you don't need to do shit. What I recommend you do is to go somewhere and be by yourself for a minute. Okay? Go somewhere, be by yourself for, some time and just listen to your thoughts about each individual person that you're dealing with, that you may have question about. Because your intuition is beeping at you like crazy. But you may not want to act on it because maybe you are afraid of how other people are going to feel or how other people are going to think. But what I want you to do is not worry about what other people are going to think or feel for a minute. Just focus on you. What is your intuition telling you about this person? How long has your intuition been telling you about this situation, about this person? How many times have you gotten red flags or intuitive nudges about this person? Or this place, meaning this job, or this club, or, this hangout spot? How many times have you got intuitive nudges about this shit? Every time you pull up to this place, how do you feel? Every time this person calls you and you see their name on the caller ID, how do you feel? Every time you see a message from this person on your phone or in your DMs or in your email, how do you feel? Intuitively, what kind of energy do you get? If this person popped up at your door right now, what would your intuition tell you? And with all of that, roll with what you feel. Roll with what you feel. Some of you, on another note, are being told that a child is on the way. For you Taurus men, you could be being told that a child is yours. It's showing up as a silent enemy because the child is not yours. Your intuition might be telling you that it's not yours, but you don't know. All you can do is just wait and wait to get the blood test. If you want a blood test on the child that you currently have because you got a vibe that it's not yours, get the test done. Fuck what she has to say. And I know it's going to be chicks in the comments like, nah, 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 nah. Let me tell you something. I'm a woman, all right, by birth, okay? If I got pregnant right now, whether I was dealing with 3 or 4 dudes or whether I was dealing with one, I would let them know I'm pregnant. And if I didn't know who the father was, then that's something I'm going to have to swallow. But I'm going to have to be like, yo, you need to get a test. Because I slept with you this week. 2 weeks ago, I slept with Rodrigo. And then, a month later, I slept with, whomever. And I don't know who the father would be. So I'm just letting you know I'm pregnant, and this is what the due date is. I will find out how soon I can get, tests to, see who the father is, but I just need you to know. Period. Even if I was dealing with one man and we was married or engaged, I would be like, look, I want you to get a test. Because I want him to know whether we are friends, whether we are enemies, whether we are married, whether we are not. Everybody has a right to know if a child is rightfully theirs. There's no, oh, I feel like it is, or I don't know, or I'm not sure, because I never get the test. If a woman has a problem giving you a test, then she's not comfortable and secure in herself. She got something to hide. Because if you got nothing to hide, now be careful how you ask her as well. So you could be very offensive. There's no need to be offensive and rude if you feel like a child is not yours. Don't do that. Because it might turn out to be yours, and now you're looking like a real stupid, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, well, look, you know what? With each of my kids that I've already had, I've gotten blood tests to confirm, and I expect no different in this situation. She should just be like, okay, fine. Some people, they get all in their emotions and their feelings, but if we ain't been in no relationship, what you all in your feelings and emotions for? We wasn't in no relationship. You know that, like, you know what's up. Use your intuition, okay? Some of you, there could be some things that are going on with you that you may want to reveal, or there could be things going on with you that other people know about you, fake friends, family members, that may come to the forefront as a result of you not dealing with people anymore, or outgrowing connections and relationships. And I see that here with this World card, which is the next card here. So as a result, this is talking about wrapping up cycles. This showed up in the Aries reading. So if you are a Taurus Aries cusper, watch the Taurus reading. All right, because it's connected. The World card has showed up in, I believe it was the Aquarius reading. It showed up in it showed up in the Capricorn reading. It showed up in the Aquarius reading. It showed up in the Aries reading. I believe it showed up in the Pisces. It showed up in, I did 5 readings today, and I believe it showed up in at least 3 to 4. This World card is an energy of you wrapping up cycles with people, okay? This is Saturn energy. Saturn's in retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius deals with long-term friends, long-term relationships, long-term commitments, and some of you are wrapping up cycles with these people. You're no longer going to be friends with them. They could have been friends you had since you were like 15. And here you are, maybe 40 now, and you're realizing that, look, we just on different frequencies. We don't connect the way we used to. And it is what it is. But you're going to have some people who got a problem with that. So for some of you, you may have some secrets that might be revealed by these people because they're pissed off because you don't want to fuck with them anymore. You know how people are. They petty. They want to control you and manipulate you, which is why you sat down and looked at your intuition in reference to this person, and you realized that, and that's why you're like, I got to end it with you. I can't with you. Too suspect, you're doing too much, you too much into my business, I don't like how you move no more, or the way you move has just become so blatantly obvious now that it's just disrespectful that I ain't got no choice but to end things because I've already approached you and talked to you about it, or you should know this because you know me, you shouldn't violate like that, that's a violation, but you did it anyway, but you know me long enough to not do that and to know that that's a violation. So some things don't need to be explained when we're talking about long-term relationships, friendships, and connections. You hear that? I don't know if you hear that siren, but some things don't need to be explained. People violate and they disrespectful because they get comfortable. They get comfortable. They get comfortable and they get careless. And then you really start to see after a while how they truly feel about you. You see some people are just jealous of you. Some of you got friends that's just straight jealous of you. Straight jealous of you and don't want you to be happy. You may have confided in these friends about things, told them things that nobody else don't know, because you that's what you do with your friends. You share some of your secrets, right? But you find out that this person may have already spilt some of your secrets. Or now that you're not talking to them anymore because they have proven themselves to be unworthy of your friendship, now they want to spill some secrets. So you got to be careful of these people who could be coming back towards you that you've cut off, They may be coming back towards you, but they're coming back towards you with negative intention because they're pissed at you because you decided that, you know what, this is a situation I've outgrown. So be careful. When you cut people off, keep them cut off. Okay? Especially if you mulled it over and your intuition has told you on more than one occasion, you don't want this, then you don't want it. Now, this could be I'm talking, that was the ascending Taurus I was talking to. Now let's talk to the Taurus that's doing grind, that don't want to let go of a situation, mad because somebody cut you off because you wasn't acting right and you was grimy and it was proven that you was grimy. This is going to affect you negatively. I don't know how, but it's going to affect you negatively because the universe said to close this cycle out, and this person closed this cycle out, and here you are not accepting it. Now you may want to do somebody dirty and tell all their secrets, you know, because you're mad because someone don't want to be with you no more. It's going to backfire on you. I'm just telling you now because that's why it's showing up in the silent enemies. Everything that you've been doing behind people's back, the sneaky shit, all your secrets, all that shit's coming out. All that's coming out. We got 2 Piscean energies. Let me tell you what's going on with Pisces in about 2.5 weeks. The Neptune energy that rules Pisces is going in retrograde in Pisces. And Jupiter's there as well. And Jupiter's going in retrograde. So what's going to happen? A lot of secrets that people been holding are going to come out. In reference to, because Pisces rules death, it rules criminology, it rules jails, it rules prisons, it rules fake friends, like hidden friends with secret agendas and shit. It rules addictions of all sorts. It rules liars. So when the hangman here goes in reverse, this represents the people who have been deceitful, traitors. How can you be a traitor to somebody if you're not close to them? How can you be deceitful to someone if you're not close to them or you don't build some type of rapport where they trust you? So this is why Pisces rules all these energies. So when these planets go in retrograde, boy, oh boy, it's going to be some problems out here in these streets. All right? So you got to make sure that if you're okay, first of all, if you're a negative ascending Taurus, let's just address you with this hangman energy here. Okay, because this is what it really is. This is the after tarot, so I don't read it in reverse. But this is what it would be if it was a regular deck. Someone confirming that you are deceitful, you're a traitor, you're a hater, you're a snake, you're a liar, you're deceitful, you're dishonest, you're distrustful. All the grimy shit you did and said in secret is going to come out and it's going to bite you in your ass. Chickens is coming home to roost for you. All the grimy, dirty shit you did. All your grimy, dirty secrets coming out. Coming out. Some of you men or are dating men on the low. That's coming out. It's coming out. And I'm not talking about that in a negative sense. I'm just saying for some of you who've been doing dirt, and some of you are members of the LGBT community on the low, that's going to be one of the things that comes out because you've been hiding that. And you also been doing dirt. So all that's going to be revealed about you. Some of you been doing some illegal shit. That's going to be revealed. Some of y'all going to jail. Some of y'all your time is going to be up on this planet. Because Pisces rules that as well. Okay? So, I mean, you made your bed. For those of you who are the ascending Tauruses who are dealing with people who are like this, you're going to see who they are. If you don't know, what's up and your intuition's been telling you something, but you really couldn't see it or touch it to have concrete evidence, don't worry, you about to have that. All summer. It's going down all summer. Now, all these other planets are in retrograde as well. Now, I did readings on all of these planets in reference to how they would affect you in the particular house that they're going to be in for you. So make sure you check the Pluto reading. Make sure you check the Saturn retrograde reading. Make sure you check the Mercury retrograde reading. And in another week, I'm going to start working on the Neptune in reverse and Jupiter in reverse readings for you guys, so that you guys can stay 2 steps ahead of what is going to be going on, the chaos and the drama that's going to be going on this summer. People are like, oh, it happens every summer. Yeah, it happens every summer for a reason, because planets are in retrograde every summer. Planets go in cycles. The more you start to understand the planetary alignments, because as above, so below, these planets have an effect on our behavior. That's what astrology is. Astrology is another form of psychology. And if you understand the planetary alignments and how they will affect you based on your natal chart, then you will be able to understand how they're going to affect other people around you as well. And you'll be able to duck and dive a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. You'll be able to see things that a lot of people won't be able to see. And you keep yourself out of the clear. You'll be able to determine when people are snakes when most people can't figure it out. All that's going to be revealed soon. You got 2 cards with Pisces energy here. So this is Neptune in retrograde, Jupiter in retrograde, and this one here is Saturn in retrograde. So a lot of things about fake friends, because Saturn rules the house of friends. Pisces rules the house of hidden enemies, which are people who are in your life pretending that they got your back. Family members, friends, lovers, co-workers, neighbors, your kid's teacher. All of these people who really don't have no good intention for you, you're going to find out who they are. Some of them are going to be family. And a lot of people, once they get revealed and the cover gets pulled off of them and we see who they are, a lot of them are not going to be able to handle that. So what does Pisces also rule is escapism. Some people are going to see the truth about themselves, and they're not going to be able to handle that. So what a lot of people are going to be doing, they're going to be drinking, smoking, drugging, because they can't deal with what's going on within them, whether it's some unresolved conflict they have with themselves or the fact that people see the true them and they don't want to rock with them no more. It's going to be deep. So you guys got 3 major arcana, so you really need to watch what's going on around you. You're going to see who the traitors are. You're going to see people are going to be revealing secrets about you, doing you dirty because they hating on you because you don't want to rock with them no more. A lot of your friends. So prepare yourself now. So this is what I got for you, Taurus. So if this resonated at all, feel free to click the like button. If you would like to leave a comment on how this is resonating, feel free to do so. And I do want to specify about the comment section. I've had some imbeciles in the comment section attacking me, attacking the channel, and attacking other 8th house energy community members. If you do that, you will be blocked, and you will there's no warning or nothing. You're just going to get blocked. And you're not going to be allowed to come back on. And what I might do is I might write you something real nice. You know what I'm saying? So that you can see it. But then when you try to come back and reply, bloop, you can't find the channel. And so I'm going to get real medieval on your ass in my comments if you're disrespectful to me, my channel, or anybody else in my community. If you don't like if you don't like the reading or you don't like the channel, dip off. Go find someplace else that you are comfortable with. If you don't like the style of reading, find another type of reading on the channel or go someplace else. There's no need for you to be disrespectful and nasty because karma's coming back to bite you in the ass and you don't like it. With that being said, the link to the extended is in the box below. I wish you guys the best. Hopefully you'll join for the extended because a lot of you need to check this out. You got 3 major arcanas here. That's no joke. Like I said, you're the only sign that had 3 major arcanas show up. Prepare yourself for what's coming. I'll see you in the extended or I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Taurus.